field, but walk home,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, it's productive for me. Yeah. I was working on a couple of frames for some pictures and your little project.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Really good.
Yeah.
I'm quite impressed.
Listen, maybe I should be doing that as a side thing.
I'm telling you.
Especially
back to school, yeah.
Yeah.
Back to
you
school.
Understand? Did you see the thing I set up for Wanga? He had a matchet that needed a handle. He had brought it in. Yeah, I set it up for. I like to do those kind of things.
Yeah, and look, you had hook up my thing to my tambourine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So folks who have things that they treasure and have little faults and
want to put them back together,
would like
sentimental value. Yeah.
I got Booyah. Wait, I got enough nicknames.
I'm telling you.
I need another one.
Yeah, need more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who did the chandelier? You?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
See?
boy,
Mr. Fix It,
Yeah.
Mr. Fix It.
Yeah.
We have a caller.
We up.
Okay, just trying to get myself organized here. Somebody, quick. Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning.
Yes.
I have one car radio and DVD for sale.
For how much? What's the cost? Hello?
Yes?
What is the cost?
$150.
What do you have? The name of the brand, etc., or is this a normal carriage, or do you have like a brand, Sony or something?
It's Enon.
Okay, and what's your number?
665 5004.
Okay.
Also, I have one cappuccino machine.
Okay. Okay, and how much it is? What's the cost?
$100.
Okay.
It's new.
And
It's never been used.
what's your number? The
Same number,
right?
yeah.
Same number?
Same number.
Okay, got you covered.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Okay, the ball done start to roll, boy.
Early o'clock, yeah.
Early o'clock, a lady just calling and tell her when ready yet. She called it, I thought it was her.
Okay.
Okay, so we all set. Okay, so it's one car radio and the DVD player, 150 EC, and one cappuccino machine for $100, and it's 665-5004. Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning, Javidi, and how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Okay. I have one entertainment center. The width of it is, I think, is 5 feet wide, and the height is maybe about 6 feet, something like that.
Okay.
And the bottom part is a two-piece. The top and the bottom, we have an area there we can hold maybe a 32-inch TV maybe. Well, something, a TV like that.
Okay.
And it has the cabinet part underneath where you could store whatever you want in it. And the top part as well, it has storage.
Okay. How much for it?
Just 1,003.
Okay.
And I could negotiate with the person as well too.
Okay, wonderful.
And I also have 3 pieces of chairs. 2 small ones, 2 single ones, and a 4-seater, long wooden chair. They are not the latest chair that cities them have now. They are wooden chairs, but they are strong.
3 pieces, you said?
3 pieces, 1 long one and 2 short ones.
Okay, so that's a
I
dining
said
room,
this because maybe some people who have salon area, they might want chairs also to put in the salon for people to sit in. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And how much for them?
I sell the 3 pieces for 800.
Okay, so... Okay, that's it. What's your number?
667-2332.
Got you covered. 667.
Thank you very much.
32. Huh? Okay. Was she saying something? Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning. I would like to sell 4 burgers. 130 in per.
Okay, get your facts together. Let me go again. What is?
130 inch 4 burner gas stove.
Okay.
1 bed frame.
1 minute, 1 minute. Wait, I type in.
Okay.
4 burner gas stove.
1 bed frame.
Wait.
Wood.
And then what the second thing is?
A bed frame.
What size?
Queen size.
Queen size bed frame.
1 6-piece dining room set. Living room. Dining room set.
1 dining room set?
Yeah. 6-piece.
6-piece?
Yeah. The number?
1 minute. Take your time.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay.
I got to wait while you're talking, you see?
Okay.
So how much? Okay. How much is for the burner, this stove?
Man, I didn't get them to call. When they call it, I get to
I can ban oil, Tell the person, I say. I can ban oil because we want to know what prices are. We don't like to put on things and don't know how much you're selling them for.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the number?
663 6537.
6537.
Yes, thank you.
Got you covered. And call back within the prices. The people would like to know whether if they could make it or not, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I love it, guys. Well, my peace.
Yeah.
Things hot. So
good start, yeah?
I can ban, listen, we're going to have to ban people who don't give prices
Yeah.
because people need to know. Okay, this...
What they walking with you?
Yeah, this call is for info.
No tricks.
No, now...
Huh?
Yeah.
No tricks.
No tricks,
I know people, and yeah, no tricks. You had a point when somebody had sell a car, and when the person called, they tell them, oh, it's US. I get the price in easy, you know.
Exactly.
When they
And
reach, they tell them it's US. The person called me back.
Go in a US port, they sell it then.
Right, all right? Okay. So, we're doing fine. The market look hot. And what I'm happy for, too, is that we're getting calls.
Yep.
It coming through.
Oh,
coming through.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it seems that they rectify the line this week, yeah?
Mm-hmm. They're coming through.
I didn't hear much people call and complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So ZIZ will be celebrating 65 years on the 5th of March.
Mm-hmm.
That's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Because Sunday is tomorrow, is the first, you know?
Yeah.
So Sunday,
Just like
Monday,
that.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, yeah. Just like that.
Yeah.
March is here. 5th of March we're celebrating. And we have come a long way, you know.
And we have been the number one radio station
Number one radio
for
station.
those 65 years.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
Anybody come after?
Yeah. Yeah. Come
You know?
after, but they still ain't catch up, yeah?
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
The only thing is, as technology evolve,
Yeah.
you know, we had to upgrade and upgrade.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
some stations
I
came
see
with
progress.
the technology.
Yeah.
But we had to upgrade. But
Yeah.
we really did upgrade.
Yeah,
Yeah, sure did.
And although we was upgrading, we was still number one.
Still number one.
Yeah.
We had to write a song. Oh, Buyak, let's sing. Let me see if I can find Buyak back in ZIZ. See? Buyak does, hey, Wanga Buyak guy now. What you doing?
He's the lyricist, yeah.
Buyak guy now. Buyak sings ZIZ. With Ashanti. It was Ashanti end?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashanti had backup ZIZ, that same song. ZIZ.
Well, my Lord saying.
Let me tell you, that got in the most words.
Yeah.
Faster, you.
One lot of words. One lot of words.
Yeah.
I'm
They was
telling you.
well put together, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lord saying, I think it
My
was.
husband never thought of waiting one about.
And he's here.
He
Yeah,
here?
I was told
He's
here. Yes.
here. He's gonna be here for another month or so. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we get him in, man.
Yeah,
but
that
the last time when I spoke with him, he was supposed to join me.
But I could get into that.
Let's see if we get him in.
But I've already spoken. Well, somebody then called me telling me, and I tell them, listen, Arthur Gray and I have been going back and forth with that. And I actually spoke to him myself, Mr. Osborne. I
You spoke to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was supposed to come. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping
He was
get
at
him.
the we name it at the health center because it's his aunt.
Right. Somebody tell me he was the
Your grandmother is the aunt?
No, my grandmother and his mother are sisters.
Okay.
Man, seeing the one. Don't tell me that I don't have it. That is something that I'm supposed to have. I'm seeing the one with Becky, but I ain't seeing the one with Lord Saint.
But that's an important song that you can't really lose because.
You see, the thing is, it's upgrades. They call some stuff when we're upgrading it. So you got to really be on your P's and Q's when we're upgrading. Good morning, ZIZ Radio.
Morning, this is Sugar.
Sugar?
I hear the phone ring in the station now.
Huh?
I hear the phone ring in the station.
Okay.
Before you
phone ringing in the
answer me.
station.
Oh. Sugar, I get a WhatsApp from a lady this morning.
Yeah.
Let me see what it said. And he said, the person said, don't know when last I hear Sugar. Okay?
I wonder if I'm Mary. Not Mary. What's your name?
Okay. So she gonna want to know who Mary is here. Listen, think before you talk because they're gonna want to know who Mary is.
Okay.
Sugars, you got your fans out there,
Well, Mary is a Christian lady in Mali, She mama over there, morning to them.
Yeah, but hey, Mary though.
No, I know, but...
Okay.
Because Mary not got me number.
Okay.
What do you want up in Canada, Liam?
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Me want up in Canada.
Do you ask the lady?
Yvette,
Yeah.
Ever since you gone.
Ever since you're gone.
I don't want to live no more.
Okay. Okay.
But when your heart gone, you don't want to live no more.
Okay, then.
You want to die. Saturday?
So she gone with your heart.
So you hear, she said, long time may hear Sugar. So Sugar just say hi to her, see, make sure she hears.
Yeah, Yvette, good morning, dear.
Okay.
Take care, love you still.
Okay.
And I have something to sell.
Yeah, what you got?
Bossa for sale. You know what I call it?
No.
Them two gentlemen, they will know.
What's that?
A bossa.
A bossa.
A bossa?
A bossa.
A bossa.
Yeah.
Okay, because first me thought you said butter, so you say...
No, you remember I sell that to a time, in mid-time?
English is a funny language, see?
Yeah, you got a lot of remote language. You go get
So it's a bossa.
A bossa.
Okay, for how much?
You know
$70.
How much?
Because
$70.
$70. Okay. And what your number be, Sugar?
Wait, let me look at this phone here. I don't want to give up my WhatsApp number.
Is this coming from Sugar's warehouse?
You had something to come for, since 2 years ago, come to the club.
At that sense.
And stop your thing. Johnny? 766.
Yeah.
4778.
Okay, 4778.
I don't like give me WhatsApp number.
That's okay, you ain't got to give it out.
Nobody will be.
No.
You ain't got to give it out. All right, cool.
Yes, okay.
Just give the business number, yeah?
I hope Yvette hear you heal her up, I really hope that Yvette hear Sugar heal her up.
Yeah.
Okay, I was told that today is also Alistair Williams' birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Alistair's a good man.
Yeah. Yeah. Very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the greetings to you. Okay. Yvette says, so somebody named Mary trying to bite me.
That's what I'm telling you. You gotta be careful.
I'm upset. Okay?
And listen how he put it here. Oh no, she wouldn't do that. She's a Christian lady.
Sugar, you better get yourself organized, see?
Oh, gosh.
God morning. Blessed morning to my Radio Market family. Have a great weekend and week ahead. Thank you so much.
Morning to your garden. Your family.
Thomas is also saying a blessed good morning, my peeps. I miss you guys so much those few weeks. Happy all is well, give thanks. And we have White Duncan saying, good morning, Radio Market. Welcome back. I miss you guys. Be blessed.
And Destiny, I call her Destiny Gums Filter, right? But her name is Colleen, and she's an ardent listener to Radio Market. She had her husband, and her husband passed. Remember I was telling you the lady, she is always on, she listens to nostalgia. She is, but he died the 20th of February. He died in the week when I went away.
Okay.
When I went
on vacation.
Yeah, he died suddenly. So condolences to you, Destiny, and she is in tune right now, listening. So
our condolences.
Condolences.
Yeah, boy. Yep. She is in my thing now, right now. The two of us in the same boat. Right now. Yes. I will not have you saying that Yvette about them Christian is the worst.
Ooh.
I will not have you saying that.
Sugar, she put you in a spot.
Yeah, Sugar got to make sure.
You got to explain this here.
Yeah.
This Christian thing wasn't working here.
Whoever may be, he got to consult.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so ZIZ is celebrating 65 years. Wow. And this is in the Bible, eh? It is in the Bible. That's why it's still open, you know. It is the Bible. God is who sanctions ZIZ, you know.
It's blessed.
Because we have been through the ringer.
Yep.
And we're still here. With all that be happening, we're still here. So ZIZ was ordained by God. God put this in the making.
Yep.
You know? And it had to go a good foundation to be going still.
Yeah.
A lot of people passed through ZIZ, you know.
So true. ZIZ made a lot of the DJs.
Yeah, a lot of people passed through ZIZ. So even for programs and stuff like that. You know, anybody can remember Musica Latina?
Yeah. Goldwyn Canes. Yeah.
Boyaki was in New York them time, no?
Yeah, but back and forth. But yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Morning, Jazzy.
Hi.
And good morning to my two Februarian.
Good morning,
Wanga and Dennis.
Morning, sir.
Yes. Jazzy, last week you mentioned, Daddy Wanga was mentioning that you know a song called Ding Dong. Ding Dong is in the song. I think it was sung by Jam the Google. But you were saying that you didn't know the song. But it's in the song there Jam the Google. I don't know if you remember it.
You mean Google Jamming?
Google Jamming.
Yeah, Google Jamming,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Daddy Wanga was saying that he is in a song, and that is the song that is in.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in that song.
I know the song, yeah.
Yeah, so just continue doing a good job.
Thank
just
you.
here listening to you all and enjoying the program.
Thanks.
And I gotta say big up to all of my February people. Dennis.
Yo.
Montavale.
Appreciate. He's bigging up his February people.
Okay.
And so he started with me.
Okay.
Okay, Monty.
Montezuma?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm looking for the Lord Saint song, but I ain't seen it. And when things like that happen, I don't really get upset. It don't bother me, because I like to know I have my stuff organized and it is there. When I want it, I can find it.
Right.
So.
So what are you looking on the ZIZ or?
I'm looking on the different things.
Yeah.
I'm looking in the archive folder, which it should be in. Good morning, Radio Market. Hi, Radio Market. Morning. Morning. Hello. Okay. Call we. Anybody else in there? No.
Granny Danielle is saying good morning, yeah.
And today is the last of Black History Month.
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, I'm so glad that I'm in that month. So many good things happen in that month.
I'm telling you.
And so many good people are being recognized in that month.
Apart from all of that, is the only true month in the whole calendar
28
year.
days.
Yeah.
Listen.
Is the only one?
True month.
What do you mean by the only true month?
28
Good morning,
days.
Radio Market.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Good morning to your co-host,
Good morning, Miss Henry.
Morning.
Jazzy, do you know that there was an earlier station called ZIZ?
I think so. We were talking
Hello?
about that. Not too, but I've heard about that.
So very soft.
Oh, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, it was owned by the Malalus.
I heard about that.
Yes, I read it in the archives.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about
so
that.
ZIZ was not original to the present station. They broadcasted. I think they won one of the maybe Antigua against St. Kitts cricket.
Okay.
So ZIZ. I don't remember which one the Malalu, either Kenneth, but one of the Malalus then. So they carried over the name. Now, the Antioch Baptist Church will be celebrating on the 5th of March.
Yes, that is the same 5th of March.
Yes, and my birthday will be on the 7th of March. You see, good things, good people come on in March,
I'm telling you.
And tomorrow would have been, you remember, I still my Penny, Miss Penny daughter.
Yes.
She used to train the bell choir.
Yes.
But she passed. But tomorrow would have been her birthday.
Okay.
So good morning, Miss Penny. Michael and all of the other Pennies, all the siblings. So happy birthday. I was there when it opened. I went to the opening ceremony. And it had some good days, up days and down days. And we can't leave out Nevis because there was a substation in Nevis.
Yes.
All right then.
All right, thank you. Yeah, we had a...
So what was the meaning of ZIZ?
It doesn't... It's
So
a
they have
call
a
name,
meaning, just a call name.
But then after a while, they start to say zeal, interest, and zest or something like that. But it doesn't really have a meaning. It's a call name like WSTA and ZDK and stuff like that. Yeah. They really have. I'm still looking.
I was saying about February being the truest month of the whole 12 calendar months.
Yeah. Why?
Because
7 days make a week.
And 4 weeks make a month. So
why
what is
they
that?
got extra there too?
Yeah?
Huh?
It'll be the 4 weeks still when you get the extra there?
Well, that's on the makeup year.
But then so it ain't a true month then.
It's a true month.
Because it's the extra there.
It's a true month.
Okay.
Okay, half true then.
No, I wouldn't stand for that.
No, it's 28 days. That's it.
I wouldn't stand for that.
28 days with the 29. So it ain't true.
Except leap year.
It's true.
Pat true.
The leap year is a makeup thing. The leap year
In biblical.
And people born on the leap year. People born on the leap year.
It's a makeup thing. People go born in it because it's additional they put to the 4 7s.
Just like when they take the time and carry it forward and they bring it back.
Okay.
So I'm just saying.
And then apart from that is in the zodiac signs, and so it's the most powerful sign.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Yeah? So what is more powerful than
I don't do zodiac, but I'm just saying if I had to, I could say that Scorpio is the most powerful.
With
when
the Scorpion?
this thing we don't play.
No,
yeah.
but what I said that to say because the February zodiac sign is the water bearer. No life exists without water.
Yeah.
So,
sorry, but I'm looking for this thing. I bet it's bad,
Okay.
I can't take on that, I don't like, this is me when it comes to preserving.
Yeah.
Preservation, when it comes to the archives and so.
I mean, somebody might have deleted
it. To not be able to find out.
it.
I'd be really upset when I lose
Calm down.
So I'm calm, but not upset to be angry.
I know that you
just
need
in
to
the spirit,
because it's important, and especially
So
recognizing.
So can't you lock in your own stuff in the archive that you have used?
Yeah, but sometimes, I have a hard drive that have a backup.
Okay.
But I'm wondering, I thought I took it off and had it because a lot of stuff is on the old computer that we moved, but you don't forsake the old for the new, right?
No.
It's good to keep the old.
Of course.
So I don't know if I could get my boss, Rascal, to put it back up and running so we could at least pull from it if we need.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things on it that still could come off,
on
that
the hard
local
drive,
stuff that we could have pulled off still.
I talking about old time stuff, pulling off. Spoke to Mervyn Sage last week, and he told me that he had the tent that Ashanti played for.
Okay.
Recorded, and he was going to forward it to me. Haven't happened yet, which I would do it to send it to you.
So
I'll give it to you.
You remember the name of the tent?
Arcade.
No, Starcade.
Starcade.
Calypso tent.
Starcade, yeah.
Remember
Give me that, but
you
we
remember
got to be on him.
You remember who was with MC?
Chuck Edgins.
Chuck Edgins was the MC?
Yeah.
But he gets on.
I could imagine because he looked like he could do.
But he wasn't. He did good, but he had a Trinidad accent.
Well, he get a Trinidad accent.
So the crowd started to
good boy.
And Trini, but otherwise than that, he was good.
After that, he started announcing behind the speakers.
Behind the speaker in a bookie.
So, yeah, but so he didn't change the accent because he from Trinidad, so he could have changed it.
Yeah. I guess he feel like that
he was
that's
comfortable with
on
that.
Stage,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was comfortable with that.
And that was the year when the tent was down, when Carnival was down and in front of the Rams and so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, down on the Wavefront?
Yeah.
But we were playing at Uncle T's.
Yeah.
Nightery. That's where the tent was when he was being the MC.
Yeah.
I wonder, okay, no, I know we had Palm Lodge and we had Palm Lodge. Tents used to be held at Palm Lodge. Yeah. And Massey's house and so.
Uncle T's, Massey's
house.
But
I think Uncle T's is the mecca of
Oh yeah.
I believe Uncle T's is the biggest.
That was it.
Yeah.
You asked
everybody
that
had
tent
to go.
up Palm too.
Yeah.
Up the factory centre.
I think
but
Uncle T's
Nightry was the best man.
Yeah.
But you see, and then it was in a good place.
Yeah.
It had to get to.
No. And then you see a lot of people used to look at it from outside and figure it was small, but when you're going
inside, it was gloomy.
Yeah, they need to carry back a few tents there. Yeah, that was a big thing, boy, Uncle T's. Yeah. I think Eliminations was even held there.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And
I think that's when Ayatollah had came back into the singing arena.
Yeah.
When we had that tent.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, Uncle T's was, and he had a point when the GIs was international. They used to have a night back there, like a music night.
Yeah, a Thursday time.
I had sing there one night. They feature different singers and so.
Yeah.
And we go in and we sing. I had sing, well, you know me, Rita Malley was my girl, so I sing a couple Rita Malley songs.
Harambe, huh?
Yeah, that was the big tune. That was my debut in Harambe. Done by the Treasury, with the Grand National Express.
Yeah.
Next thing everywhere sing. They want to hear Harambe. Every single place I go to sing, had to sing Harambe. Like was the ask for that.
Yeah.
And then, but I used to sing in school and so before, but I just never see myself as a singer. I just thought I was just singing because, but...
That was your calling.
So that was me, my debut was in thing. Behind the Treasury. Then, so... but that was a really good gesture. Maybe, some of the bands should do these things. I mean, maybe they could do something like that again, where they have a night where somebody can go in. Just like how you got the poetry nights where persons can go and, if they don't have it still, but then they used to go a poetry night down by Mapao, right?
Okay.
That used to go a poetry night by Mapao, I think so.
I've never been in Mapao, so I can't say.
Well, I've never been there neither, but I think the Honorable Samuel Duggins was in charge of it.
Okay.
At the time.
Okay.
Yeah, he had.
He was involved in a lot of musical. Yeah.
So maybe they could
Where is?
And what her name is Jehan Williams?
Yeah.
I think
Bouncing Williams' daughter.
Yeah, she was also with that same thing.
She's into that.
That's the one. She's a liar.
Yeah,
but they used to have it at Mapao.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good experience and a place for developing artists to get a chance to perform and be heard.
Yeah, and then now we have the Sugar Apple.
Yeah.
So people.
She's doing an excellent job with that. Yeah. She provided that because.
So I think you had storytelling there already, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He had art shows there.
Yeah, I think he had a night of storytelling there already too.
And I think she also, I think she hosted one of the tents. I think an elimination was held.
I know when the Queen singing Jackie had her 50th anniversary in Calypso. She had it there.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, it was
nice little venue.
My man had a night of acoustic sound there too, Dijo.
Dijo? Okay. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice place.
Yeah, I like the area.
And it's good. I just think that we could expose the talent a little more in the federation.
Yep.
Yeah, so maybe you could have like them nights and so.
Because that's how a lot of them Jamaican artists come to. All like Christopher Martin, Romeo Vogue and them guys. Is Digital Rising Star the win.
Yep. That's
and give
right.
them the first breakthrough.
Digital Rising Star. Yeah. That's true. Yeah. So now we are the Jamaica talk. You was giving us a testimony about you going down to Jamaica. Yeah. I remember you said you went down, and when you went down there, you realized you ain't had no money.
The money, yeah.
So you take 3 days to go down there.
And take another 3 days to come back up.
3 days to come back up.
And wait till the boat come back from, because I used to go as far as Guyana. And come hop all the islands, come back down. Here used to be the first and the last stop. Stop here last, and they were going to Jamaica, and you stop here first when you coming from Jamaica. So I came back up, and the trip when I went down, the 3 days that you spend down there to offload and so, and came back up and get me money and so and catch it when you going back down. When I reach back down, and I encounter the immigration, one of them hold me. Look in my passport and say a stamp in my passport maybe like 3 weeks ago. And I ask why you come to Jamaica for? I tell him I just got some little picky locks coming, Ma'am, tell me, take off your hat.
So it was an Irish then?
Yeah, I was just starting my Rastafari business. Yeah. When I take off my hat and thing, first he asked me where's my purpose of coming here. Well, who tell him to come to do recording? That's when he tell me must take off my hat. When he see me locks him here, oh, you want to follow Bob Marley too? And he just hold my passport like that and just show it behind the back.
What?
And tell me, sit down there.
Oh my God.
Then he started to tell, he said, a couple of us were sitting down there, about a couple man, he said, a straight Central I go today. Central is the jail, right?
Yeah.
So we did, and well, what we gonna do? We just got to wait for them to carry us to Central.
But me understand though, this is what got me. So they were against, it's obvious that they were against Rasta.
Yeah, they were fighting Rasta and then because, the Caribbean linking up the...
But then you're looking at Bob Marley, renowned musician. I mean, at that time he probably was just coming up. But at the same time, it's a proud moment.
Yeah, but he ain't seen it so because the Rastas from all the other Caribbean countries.
So all he know is that
Rasta.
Yeah, and Bob Marley.
And what Bob Marley dealing with is the Gunji.
Yeah. Wow. So they want us down here, He show me passport behind me back and tell me song. And then tell me a straight Central I go to them, man. Another inspector come in and say sitting down there and ask what you doing there. Everybody shout to tell him because this is receiver here, He him. Call him man by his name. Let's say his name Jim. He said, Jim man, where you going with, man? Make the man them go to man. Free up the man them.
I mean.
That's how we get you to go back in Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was at the port. So then what you do after that?
I had which part I was going to stay, Trenchtown. Trenchtown is the worst part in Jamaica them time. The first time when we reach on the dock, the first thing my eyes behold is a Rasta man driving a forklift with a big joint in the mouth. So when we come off, when we clear immigration and everything and come off and come out through the dock gate and come out on Spanish Town Road, we tell the taxi man, well, we want a taxi to go Trenchtown. Hear him, why? He said, me they carry man them on Spanish Town Road, but me not going there. Imagine this is your first time in Jamaica, and a man telling you, he ain't going in the village, which part you're going to stay.
But did you do your research before you went?
No. No research.
To find out if Trenchtown is a good place to go, or because Bob Marley is
no internet, how are we going to find out?
What happens is that he had some borders cross from Jamaica across here, and his Trenchtown, there was from. So should we take care of them so good here? They invite us down there.
Okay.
So we were going down to them. But no, how down they be? The man tell us, he said, don't walk with no traveling bag. No, I tell you, when we going, the man drop us out in Spanish down and tell us, then if we go up the gully down, you know, tell us we probably must walk to get into Trenchtown. When we going up the gully is like College Street got.
Yeah.
A big drain in the middle of two streets, one going in and one going out. When we going in, the people them boy, the window more in the curtain and peeping through.
Wow.
Because they say, no, the wood boys from the country come to Trenchtown, not knowing that we is foreigners. It's only when we reach each part we going. And the people them, you know, the real but foreigners, these man you be. I tell you, I encountered something with some soldiers. I come out my yard to go up and I was staying on 4th Street. I come out my yard to go up 5th Street.
Yeah.
And I come out my yard and turn up to go up the gully now to go up on 5th Street. Some army man in a jeep and they stop me. Hold on. I mean, hold on mean. Because I knew, you know. So I continue walking. Jump out the jeep with the guns and so cocking, you know.
Yeah.
So he said, hold on and ask me, Spad, I will be yearly wrong, yeah. Can't understand what they're saying. So I tell him, I said, me understand what you're saying, you know. So he use some language like the one gun butt me and so, you know. He's a woman passing across and pick up my accent and say, Una can hear him afar, you know. Una listen to him language and see him no from here.
Wow.
I saw them tell me, go on.
Yeah.
I just jump out. I walk on, I jump over a wall because it's some government houses,
Yeah.
Tenement yard, so you could run from one yard to the next. I just jump over the fence here, run through and go back in my yard. When I go in and I tell him the virgin inside there what happened to me. But the man almost dead with laugh. He said, Rasta, me them look for you.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Yeah, he said, but it's a traffic accident case and they want me to go evidence and me no want to go and so they you know. I tell him, boy, yeah, the man had me hold up by gunpoint and see I saw them go on down, yeah man, but down there's a nice place. As long as you get with the right people, you're good. You are in company and it's all over.
But I mean, okay, Boyaki was saying how he could get information. I mean, just like how he met the guys, they could have tell him, listen, if you come down by us, I'll let you know straight up. This is how Trenchtown is. It's a bad area, people don't play.
They tell us it's a bad area.
Know? So you could know where you're going into.
And then we was listening to the rock steady and you hearing singing about Trenchtown rock and Rude Boy, Shanty Tongue and, you know, so we know where we was going. But it's just that
curiosity.
We wanted the experience. Yeah.
So how was the experience besides that? What did you do?
Excellent. That's what I tell you. As long as you find the right crowd, you're good. You find the wrong crowd down there and use dust in the wind. Yeah, so I enjoy myself down there, man.
What did you do?
Just listen to music, eat ital food, go with other bridging to see Rastafari culture and stuff like that, and you know the bottom line. I wouldn't say it, but that basically was it.
Okay, so how long you stay?
When I went down there, the first time I spent 3 days. And
3 years?
3 days. 3 days.
3 days.
And
no money.
And then the second time I went down there, I wait and the boat had went make a trip, so I ended up spending almost a month down there the second time.
So you had to wait on the boat to come back?
To come back. Make it run, he went and come back down. And when he come back down is when I went back.
So how much time did you used to go to Jamaica?
How much time?
Yeah, like in a year. Like you would go every month?
Yeah, every month you got a trip.
Oh.
Yeah. And he had 2 boats, so when one ain't come, the other one come. He had the Federal Maple and the Federal Palm. Yeah.
Did you see any stars? Did you bless your eyes on Bob Marley or Peter?
I met Delroy Morgan Heritage father. And I met Jimmy Riley, Taurus Riley father.
Okay.
But I was in a yard and this guy walking there and I swear to our God, this is Bob Marley. Identical. He said, boy, even Jamaicans call me Bob. But he wasn't Bob. And which part I was living, it was just a house away from the house that Bob Marley grew up in on 4th Street, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good experience, man. The second time I went down there, I stayed at Augustown. Augustown is just a little outside Kingston. It's Kingston, but a different like Kingston. Maybe.
Not as bad as Trenchtown.
Not as bad as Trenchtown. So, but it was nice. Youths them bring you early morning fruit basket for you. They go and they pick grapefruit and pick, and bring them for you. Down there nice, man. We do right people, do right setting, you're good.
Oh my gosh, you got experience. I'm telling you, you get the gun in your face, and the man tell you you're going.
I'm telling you.
Imagine he 20 man passport behind your back. Out of order, you know?
Don't be him, man. Forget about him.
It's essential, man. I go central today, man. Yeah.
Wow, I go central today.
I love it, you know.
I went down there for a course. I went on Carrimac. A radio course, but me didn't get everybody don't want me, so me went with the bracelet and all that, you know, and it ain't so, you know.
No.
When I went down there, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was, where we just moved in a pack. We always moved together.
Yeah, that's what they tell us.
Because it was different islands, OECS islands, so all of us just moved together. CARICOM, yeah. We just moved together.
Yeah.
When we went Ligani, we went Papine, we went
Papine.
Sovereign.
Papine is a popular place.
We went Papine. Rita Mali used to shop up there, go market.
Yeah.
So we went go look to see Vans here.
Rita Mali, for real,
why? We went in the zoo and so.
Yeah.
You know? But we never used to move like one by nobody by themselves.
No, yeah.
Move in a group.
Yeah.
Important.
Yeah. But I take out everything, take off bees, take off. I've expected
I encounter some things down there, you know?
1 minute. Radio Market, good morning.
Good morning, Jazzy.
Morning, Paula, what's up?
Glad to hear your all voice and miss you all, Wangon Dennis.
Yeah.
Morning, Paulo.
Sweet wife, Wangon Dennis. Wango,
Hey.
is one of your family birthday too?
Yeah.
Okay. Happy birthday to them.
Thank you.
In advance. And tomorrow, my and son celebrating too. In advance. And a lady in Cairn, Angie. God for the life to see another milestone. Love you all.
Thank you. Love you, Paulo.
Yeah.
Sweet wife, Wangon Dennis. And
Okay.
listen you all.
Love you too.
Okay.
Big up that I said. Jazzy will miss you all. One love.
One love.
Take
Have a
care.
blessed weekend. Thank you all.
Okay.
Thank you all for hearing me out.
Yes, I, Paulo. And you think Paulo, then she start again.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm looking for this thing, but I ain't seen it. I'm looking for, let me say, I got to tell them, looking for Carmen's Catering. We take a quick break and come back, so y'all stick and stay. But Wanga, that was quite interesting, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Colleen said she went to Jamaica 3 times, and it's nice. It is nice.
It's nice.
I really wanted to see the Maroons. Because they got Maroons in Jamaica.
Yeah, but they're way out.
But they're in the Blue Mountains, and they're way out.
Yeah.
And I really want to see them.
Yeah, Buju Banton, it is alleged that Buju Banton is from the Maroon tribe.
Okay.
Parents is Maroon.
You know why I always like the Maroons. We had a history book we had to do. I think convent do it, but morning Radio Market.
Good morning, Jazzy. Good morning, Wango. Good morning, Dennis.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Patrick.
Yeah, Wango, these two federal palm and the federal maple, they was made for the soul of the Caribbean.
If there was made for...
To serve the Caribbean.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Turn on your radio.
They was made to serve the Caribbean.
Yeah, it was a gift from the Canadian government to the Caribbean.
Oh, because I remember a time when Chicago sing a song, if they know they never want federation.
Yeah.
And they know they never want children as one.
Okay.
I said, tell the doctor I'm not in favor.
Look like you got join one of the tents, so.
Okay.
That time I was a little boy, But
Yeah.
I hear about the federal palm and the federal maple. I see them fancy too.
Yeah.
But I didn't understand it good, eh?
Yeah.
That he was touring the Caribbean. They said that he was, if you got a sick person, instead of go up and plane, they said that it was like an ambulance, like a stay ambulance.
Yeah.
Okay.
They carry sick and so too. All right then.
All right.
Okay.
But there was good boats.
But the federal palm is the one that y'all used to go down to make music.
No, anyone you catch.
It could be anyone.
Anyone you catch,
like
yeah.
twins, it's just different names.
Yeah, it's just that, like I say, one would come this month, next month another one comes, so it's any one of them you catch, you go
So
on.
it was like a sea hustler type of boat?
No, like a steamer, big, like one of them big steamer ship.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just a medium size.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not as big as the tourist boat, them, but you know. I tell you, at times I out there and all you see is the sky and water. And
I'm telling you.
When you look up, so you see a wave up there, look like the whole boat gone swamp down.
Oh my God.
Next thing the boat just ride upon it and, oh man, it's an experience, yeah?
No, damn.
In Jamaica, one night, this bridging carried me up popping and they got a musical area up there, which I have a double fence, like the music things in the center, you have a fence inside here, the music in here, and then you have an outer perimeter fence. So he gone in here to check somebody and tell me must wait out here till they come back. When I out there sitting down, two motorbike rush through and some fellas jump off with some big gun in their hand. And they run in and they asking me questions and stuff like that. They didn't know what they're talking about because this is the first time they come on here. The brethren who carry me with him down there is a Rasta man named Bruno. He's a well-known Rasta man in Jamaica, you know? And his boy the most is a guy, he stay inside and hear the commotion out there because they feel like I know who they're looking for. He hear the commotion and he come outside and when he hears what's going on and thing, he asks, what going on out here, and, you know? So they telling him what happened. He said, boy, am my brethren this year from foreign? And him take care of me when me was foreign in him country. So you have to respect him, but they never beg me more pardon.
What?
Because Bruno, like I said, Bruno is a well-known
Dan Gargan,
It's foreign dread, sorry, and everybody no want to come give me a little joy, you know? Because they realize that they diss the program. He said, no, man, you have to take care of the dread, man. The dread are foreign, the dread no about the way you know? And so he tell me, come in, so I went in another yard. And when I go in the yard, a mirror there, one there, and one behind me.
Oh, yeah.
I just didn't like the vibes.
I know.
Yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Good morning.
Hey, Sugar.
I'm here. You know them federal board. The last time I see one, one was in the Harbour here in St. Kitts for some days. And he took departure and nobody see it again.
Yeah.
Well, they claim that they docked in Trinidad and steady and rotten, eh?
Oh, okay. From that, nobody see them again.
Yeah.
And let me say good morning to Brother Bornell. Brother Bornell, don't listen to this program.
Yes, that's something.
And Whaler always hands ZIZ in the bus, no matter what they be.
Who?
Riding Whaler, the bus driver.
Oh, Whaler, yeah. Okay.
He needs a stick and ZIZ.
That's nice. Thank you, Whaler.
Mine too.
One guy you meet born in Spear?
I got two radios. One in my bedroom and ZIZ, and another one on Big Wave.
Wango.
Hey.
You meet born in Spear?
If I'm not born, no, I didn't meet in person.
You only look like family.
Okay.
Okay, then all the best.
All right,
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that's I mean, Wanga, hey, that's an experience, you know.
Yeah.
Anybody else went with you? I was just, how much?
Man, almost all the Rastaman them in the 70s went Jamaica them time.
Yeah, but when you went, it was you alone?
No, that's what I tell you. I had.
But the others them was?
They gone somewhere about somewhere else. I got my friend them who I moving with down there.
Okay.
When I down there, the Kittitian them, I went down there with me moving with them, yo.
Okay,
I got me Jamaican brethren them who carry me around and show me around. So I move with these Jamaican. But otherwise than that, it's about sometime I like 10 hours go down on one trip.
Okay.
So immigration checking in 10 passengers from St. Kitts, maybe 20 from Antigua. A lot of people used to travel on the boat, man. People from Guyana, people from Dominica, because the boat used to stop in all the islands them coming down.
Rastafari was high them times there too. Just coming on the scene, so.
And you wouldn't believe, a ticket to go down there them time was like $75. But $75 was a lot of money.
A lot of money in them times.
Yeah,
you got that right.
75, yeah. You had to put up that.
Yeah. But
Wow.
I did enjoy the 2 times I went there, you know.
Yeah, that's a good experience.
Yeah.
And them times there, but somebody was telling me that the Rastas from Jamaica wanted to come here to see how the Rastas live as well. because they thought highly of us, down here.
Yeah.
So they used to want to come to St. Kitts as well.
They're asking some questions that I want to know. How come sensible people asking these questions? If them have moon in St. Kitts? I say the same moon, I got the same moon we are. Down there, the first night I spent in Jamaica, I want to know what happened. All 9 o'clock, the sun's still shining.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Yes, I said good morning to you. Wanga went out. And everybody, have a good last of the month. And tell my friend hello to me too. And you take care too. Last of the month.
Thank you, Casilda.
Okay, Casilda, thank you.
Yeah, but when I went to Jamaica, I went 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it was dense. A lot of pollution up in the sky was dense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was on too.
Right.
It never looked hot. Like the sun was, I think I see the sun.
Yeah.
Where you were. I mean, it was always cloudy.
Okay. The sun for me, which
so I guess is the pollution and so.
All afternoon, you still let the sun just going to set.
But then times there, nothing much was going on. Like factories and so was not.
Well,
I guess because
when I was down
pollution.
there, when I was down there, the backside was the main industry. Yeah.
Boy, what you say?
I listening to both of you.
May I ask the question? Let me ask the question.
I had opportunities to go to Jamaica. I always wanted to go to Jamaica, but it didn't materialize at that time. Yeah. But the family went, and they had a great time, with the kids.
Your madam?
Yeah, and the kids went, and they...
Okay. Because one of your sister-in-law lived there, right?
No, this Sean Sharp,
okay.
is her family, and he was living down there at the time, and they went down and stayed with them, and so they had an awesome time.
Okay.
It's just the Rasta man didn't get to go, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jamaica is an awesome place, man.
Yeah, it's nice. I liked it, and I enjoyed a lot going to the plays and so. Okay. I went to a play, like couple plays and we went to. It's a lot of things there to do.
Yep.
So we went with what his name, Maffy. A play I went to, and with one with Oliver.
Okay.
Really enjoyed myself.
Oliver is a good entertainer.
Yeah. He was here sometime, innit?
Yeah. Virgin called me, he said, you hear about Rialto? He said, well, this is the famous Rialto, yeah?
Who is Rialto?
Rialto is a movie house.
Oh, okay.
With Jimmy Cliff, in the harder they come, harder they fall. Say, you hear about Rialto? I say, yeah, Rialto is a cinema house. He said, well, that's the famous Rialto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break, come back. So stick and stay, guys. Don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
You're listening to Radio Market. Here with Boyak, Wanga, and yours truly, Jazzy. And it's 11:28 in the studios.
Yep.
For 65 years, ZIZ has been the voice and heartbeat of our nation, informing, educating, and entertaining generations. On March 5, we proudly celebrate 65 years of broadcasting excellence, and you're invited to celebrate with us. Join us as we reflect on our rich history, honor the people who shaped our journey, and look ahead to an exciting future in multimedia. Stay tuned to the ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation for special programs, features, and anniversary highlights throughout the month of March. ZIZ from 555 on the AM dial to 96.1 FM to TV Channel 5 and our social media platforms. 65 years strong, informing, educating, entertaining, serving the nation. ZIZ, the station that was, still is.
Every Saturday.
like to switch the radio. No, here's not 570. That's the dial for me, serving the old community. Morning, noon, night, or evening, I sit down on the radio, they're listening. Oh Lord, sometimes my girl is smiling, especially when she hear me singing. And if she can to leave me and go, I just dial 570. Congratulations to this plenty commercial and privilege. Come to special announcements, you get in it free without nothing. And you should be the last one to criticize the radio station. Telling you where to shop in town, they're telling you the lowest prices around. Oh Lord, so tell me if it ain't great. ZIZ is serving this. Better get on the station, we more popular than Radio Guardian. But this one thing causing confusion, we should have a TV station. They're serving you and me, but your faces we cannot see. Man, they're really great, we want television for 6 years.
King Bahaki, ZIZ, on Sigibo ZIZ. Just want to remind you about the Carmen's Catering. Carmen's Catering Service Saturday menu. Cooking with love. The mains, cook up with or without pork, barbecue pork ribs, honey glazed chicken, breaded chicken, pan fried fish, steamed kingfish, goat water, and fish soup. And the sides, rice and peas, coconut johnny cakes, pumpkin fritters, macaroni pie, parsley breadfruit, corn on the cob, or steamed vegetables. She is located on the Bay Road in front of Shoreline Plaza. And to place an order, you can call 665-1494. That's 665-1494. Okie dokie. That's Carmen's Catering. Somebody said Jamaica is a very nice place, a beautiful island with rich culture, and people are very genuine and caring, and don't ask about food they could cook. Yeah. Well, you know, the Rasta man only was eating Italy. Oh, yeah. So, man wasn't eating anything. Okay. So that's cool, Wango. That's a lifetime thing to remember, you know. Yeah, we are back. We are up. We are back up and running. Saying good morning to all those who are just tuning in. And you know, I would like to go like island hopping.
Okay.
And go to different Caribbean islands. I went to Jamaica. I went to Barbados. I went to Antigua.
I went to a couple myself too.
Yeah, I'd love to go to St. Lucia.
Yeah.
And see the culture, you know.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things are very similar, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we have found it was very similar to St. Kitts, Tobago.
Really? How, in what way?
In terms of even where the ports are situated.
Mm-hmm.
And then you were just seeing the majority of the people there, black people.
Okay.
Very, just like you would see in Bastille.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
see a white face.
Yeah, and the terrain in terms of the mountain, in terms of the, you know, and the people. Listen, we are one people for real. We just happen to be, you know, put off in different places. You know, but we are one people.
Oh, but remind me a lot of St. Kitts too.
Yeah, in what way?
Like the people say me, well, the culture is different to ours, really, yeah. But you see a lot of black people, you meet a lot of Caribbean people from different islands and stuff like that. It's a flat in a mountainous country like ours, really.
Okay.
But, yeah. It's a nice place.
Good morning, Radio Market.
Hi, good morning, Jazzy.
How are you?
The lone female, and also to your co-hosts, Wanga and Dennis.
Yes.
Morning, Shauna.
I miss you all so much.
I miss you too. We miss you too.
And you were on last week?
Yeah, but because we had just come back, we weren't on TV. We were just on.
Oh,
radio.
because I was told y'all were on, so I said, well, I tuned in and I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Even though you mentioned that you were going on vacation, I still was tuned in, eh?
Okay.
So you really caught me. Now, I have some things selling for someone.
Mm-hmm.
I have some ladies' pumps, what we call high heel shoes.
Yes.
And some pants. When they call, they get the prices. The number to call is 663-0156.
Okay, 1 minute. Now you're going fast. It's a ladies' pumps, but you have a starting price. We don't like to say when they call, they get the price. So you ain't got a starting price for the pumps. Like, what sizes you have?
Oh, yes, I forgot to mention that. Now, 9.5, size 10 and 10.5.
Yeah, 127 them.
No. Big feet.
9.5 to 10.
Yeah.
10.5.
9.5 to 10.5. From $75 up.
55 up.
75.
Okay.
And some pants too. The pant size are large. And they're starting at that price as well.
Okay, 1 minute. 9.5 to 10.5. To 10. I can't get it and a half thing, but anyway. And you said pants, you said?
Yeah, the sizes are medium.
Okay.
Sorry, large. And they're starting at $75.
You're looking at what kind of pants? Like jeans or?
No,
working pants?
Yeah, two of them is like working pants.
Okay.
And the other two are like a kind of tightsy material. Not spandex, but it's not cotton either, so I don't know if it's polyester. So I'm not too familiar with the fabrics.
Okay. And you said starting from $55?
75.
75
up.
Yeah.
So interested persons can call 663-0156.
Okay, that's 663.
Yesterday, in concerning Jamaica, right? Well, I didn't go there, but when you go up in the States and so, right? And you tell them you're from the Caribbean, the first place they say Jamaica.
Yeah.
Like only Jamaica is the only country in the Caribbean.
That's true.
They don't know nothing about Nevis and St. Kitts and Station and them places there.
That's true.
I was asked that question too.
Thanks, Shauna.
Okay, I'll continue to view on YouTube.
Thanks. Okay.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Okay, to really go with this.
Talking about Jamaica and Jamaicans, you see, because the majority of the Caribbean people in the States are Jamaicans. But most of my friends that I had up there were Jamaicans. In school
we big now. People know us now, we know.
Yeah.
You know, but I remember going into Wendy's in the States, in Virginia. It was me and my sons. And it's Delaware or Virginia, one of them areas there. And I said something. And the gentleman said, excuse me, are you from St. Kitts?
Okay.
Yeah. And I said, yes, I am. How you know? He said, I've been there. It's a nice island, very nice island. Yeah.
We're talking
pick
about
up the accent.
When Shauna mentioned the pants, what came to my mind is that how many people know about pedal pushers?
Oh, yeah, the pedal pusher.
Yeah.
I had may I never do the pedal pusher, but now my sisters, them had pedal pusher. They got pictures in pedal pushers and all.
Okay.
They got they did pedal pushers.
Yeah.
I think I come with the Capris, what they call Capris now, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I remember wearing pedal pushers though. But I remember Linda and Kate and Eileen and Yvette and all of them in the pedal pusher.
Mm-hmm.
Joan and so, remember them?
Yeah.
Yvette, why they call them pedal pusher?
Exactly. I would like to know that.
We want to know. Inquiring minds want to know why they call them pedal pushers. I am just assuming that when you go on a bike, you could pedal properly.
But you know, the people who used to ride bikes, they used to actually pin
with a kind of band.
To keep the
your band from going in the chain.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's the Capris are the pedal pushers.
I can really see the men there wearing a pedal pusher. But you know, that same cultural thing in Jamaica, most of them, the men these times are wearing what we used to call gun mouth, and their pants are way up. Yeah. Like almost like pedal pushers.
Like you're picking whelks.
Okay, there you go.
And the shoes, them is kick and stab.
Today?
No, back then.
Oh yeah, but to me and by Jamaicans couldn't dress. They can't they'd gone some bling.
But they used to make the style happen. Listen, we used to want to copy that style.
Yeah, but gun mouth ain't come from Jamaica.
No, well.
That was American thing, ain't it?
I don't know, but the Jamaicans used to wear.
God mouth is, I know it's Jamaica.
That's
the Jamaican.
Yeah, it stands to be. I mean, it's.
But it's the Jamaicans I see wearing the gun mouth first. Yeah.
And the handkerchief out the back pocket, child.
Yeah.
But then the handkerchief, okay. Good morning, Radio Market.
Hi, Jazzy. I heard the name pedal pusher, right? But I don't remember what it looked like. But is it the same as what you call knickerbocker?
No,
knickerbocker is too shorter. This is long. This is between like the knee and the ankle. Yeah. Around the calf area.
I think this is what we call capris.
Oh, you mean the pedal pushers?
Yeah, capris. They're short. They reach down by your calf.
Yeah, I have a few. They're between, as Dennis said, your knee and your ankle.
Yeah, so they are the capris now.
But I heard the name, but I can't remember what they look like, the pedal pushers, but I heard the name. And also what some persons used to do if they don't have the banner, they also use clothespin.
Clothespin, yeah, and put it on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
The pedal pusher was like tights, you know.
They're tights, yeah.
They're like tights.
They're tights.
Yeah. Reach down by, they're like tights. And people don't wear those tights still.
Yeah.
But we just never call, I've never called them, we don't call them pedal pusher now. What do I call them now? Just tights.
Yep.
Okay, so where the pedal pusher come from? Those of you who are in tune, we'd like to know. Okay, so, pedal pushers are knee-length or slightly below the knee, tight-fitting or relaxed-fit trousers that originated in the 1940s and 50s to prevent pants from catching in bicycle chains.
There you go.
Same thing? There you go.
I could recall my mother wearing pedal pusher.
But I never used to ride a bike. Females used to ride bikes there, you know?
Yeah, but my mother
used to ride a bike.
Yeah.
I remember my mother used to work. She used to teach.
But she used to ride the lady frames.
Yeah, the lady frame.
Not the man frame.
Yeah. Yeah, the lady frame, yeah. And then they had, when bikes was up, how the bike started, because today now you got like spider bike and all kind of different, only the spider bike, but those the bikes before, they had a name for them?
Racing bikes, we used to call some of them.
Man frame and woman frame.
And then
that's about it, man. Yeah. But then you got the spider bikes with the high handle up.
Yeah.
And may not bikes to evolve like that, like to say, no. Like different bikes and so.
They change in terms of the wheels. The wheels get bigger and
Yeah.
And the handle shape different and stuff like that.
But you see those
not much
and them stunt bikes.
Yeah.
The BMX them.
Yeah, BMX that you can actually listen. They do some awesome tricks with those bikes.
Yeah. Then after a while, they had like instead of having the brakes in the handle, they had them in the wheels. So you pedal back.
Yeah.
And it stopped.
Yeah.
But you had
pedal back bike.
You had those that like we used to use and make scooters where you have the brakes where you press on the back. It actually presses on the back tire of the bike. Mm-hmm. When I must say a bike, I should say a scooter.
Mm.
Right? And that's how you used to stop it. You press on the back and it presses on the wheel and
pedal back. Yeah.
Fixed bike. The ones you're talking about, Remember, there's some that you can't pedal back.
Yeah.
Those are fixed.
That's the one they use the handle to pull the brakes?
You got to slow it down with the pedal.
With the pedal. You got to put the pressure on the pedal.
To
So
kind
the
of
bike-
resist it from continuing.
With the rotation.
Made of that one.
We call it a fix.
A fix, yeah.
A fixed bike.
But his people used to make them, by when you ratchet them,
so it doesn't spin.
The ratchet don't spin, it just continue, rotating. Yeah. And if you ain't careful with them and you get lackadaisical and you throw you off the bike.
How?
Because the sprocket continue going around. So once you put in that force to keep your feet going around, it eases you off the seat and throw you out the handle.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But today I don't think I'll ride a bike in town. When I see people on bike, I'd be fighting for them,
Yeah.
I will probably go up on a pasture and ride around a pasture.
Okay.
But to say, well, I can go on the road. Even as a child, I was always afraid to ride a bike on the road because I just used to feel like me and get hit.
Well, the bike man don't get respect for you as they should,
Yeah, they don't, yeah. Because really and truly, the bike, how far the bike ain't really supposed to be in the drain, it's supposed to be the width of a car, ain't it?
Yeah, but we don't have no lane for bicycle here, and so we have to use the traffic.
Like
But out there you have lanes which pass motorbike and bicycles and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you think that back in the day bikes were popular?
That was it. That was the mode of
transport.
That was the mode of transportation.
You used to have license them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the people that go to work, especially at the factory.
Yeah.
That's what they used to use. Yeah, but time you see the listener when that horn blow 11 o'clock.
Yeah, saying good morning to Tony. Tony used to work factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but true. My cousin, Pally, we call him Pally, his name was Winston.
Yeah.
He had his bike. He used to ride up his bike every day, ride it back. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Benji had a bike too.
So they used to buy bikes from mostly TDC or?
Laseda. Them time was Laseda, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Posty Labor and, yeah.
So you had to license your bike.
Yeah.
Do people license bikes still?
No.
They don't license bikes, they just ride the bike.
Yeah.
I didn't get in so much trouble with them bikes, yeah? Because my grandmother's husband, Mr. Archibald, used to have a bike because he used to work at the factory. So when he parked up the bike in the yard, well, Dennis the Menace.
Oh my gosh.
So you go by. You got a bike in those days, you was king of the hill, yeah?
We got some comments, some
Uncle
T's.
Yeah. We have Howard Minat saying, Ramadan saying, good morning, Wanga Jazz and Jazzy. From Ramadan in Virginia. We have Joan Thompson saying, yes, Jazzy girl, the name of the book about the Maroons was called Talk of the Tamarind.
No, not Talk of the Tamarind. Good morning, Radio Market.
Hi, Jazzy.
Hi.
Remember Miss Janet Morton used to sell bikes too.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Pam Morton and Pete Morton's sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Across there in front the Wesleyan Holiness Church where they got the doctor now.
Right now, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, she had a bike store for many years.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can recall when I was younger. She used to sell bikes.
No, come to think of it, that's true, Shauna. Yeah, thank you.
So I still kind of come like I want me and I show, And a little thing out, maybe not as much as y'all, because y'all older than me, but I was big enough to know and remember.
Yeah. Love it, man, love it. You just call it, see? Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Ramona Crawford saying good morning, Jazzy, Wanga, and Dennis. A most spectacular weekend to you all. I'm late, but I'm here. You have Marvin Bradley saying, I've been accused of being Jamaican so many times by Jamaican people in New York.
Who?
I told them, no, I'm from SKB, small country in the Caribbean. Tawu saying, blessed love, Radio Market, massive. Health and prosperity.
To you too, Tawu, blessed love.
Bingi Wanga. What year was that first Jamaican experience?
1975, Tawu.
Yes, the book was The Young Warriors, not Talk of the Tamarind, The Young Warriors. that was one of the best literature books.
Okay.
History books. Because I had to get initiated and all kind of things, these young warriors. But there were maroons.
Right.
I'd love to get a book.
Right.
And from since that, reading that book, and it was not we didn't have it at convent.
Okay.
It was a Bastia Junior High book.
So maybe you could probably buy it.
So, yeah, I got to see. I wonder if Ting would have it, laws. I don't need to study from the book anymore.
Okay.
I remember hearing the children talking about young warriors. But that was a really good book for me.
You got to get it online. Yeah.
I read that book like 100 times. I just love the story.
Right.
You know, what they had to do to become a young warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, Boyan.
Grandma didn't say they had a lady who used to work at the sugar factory, social center. She used to ride a bike to work and around town. Her name was Mrs. White.
Mrs. White?
No. Joan Thompson say, for the longest time I'm in America, all I get from them, are you Jamaican? No, I'm not. I'm from St. Kitts. Henry Mapp saying the book was called The Young Warriors.
Yep. The Young Warriors. It was one of the best books I ever read. I like Miguel Street too.
Okay.
But The Young Warriors was my favorite.
Okay.
I really loved that book.
Yeah, that's it.
Somebody said, Uncle T's. But the Uncle T's is known as, the name is The House Nightry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, Uncle T's used to benefit from that.
Oh, yeah. Good morning,
Chicken and
Radio
chips.
Market. Morning.
Hello.
Hi.
The lady was Judith. Remember Judith White who used to play netball?
Judith
From
White?
the village. That was Miss White. Was her mother.
Oh.
She used to ride a bike to and from the sugar factory.
Really?
Medical center.
Okay, cool.
That is the one that he's talking about.
Okay. The only white
You
I
all
know.
mentioned Rams. Just all the rally bicycle.
Rams used to sell what?
Anybody mention it?
What you said?
The rally bicycles.
Rally bikes?
Yeah, rally. Yeah, that was the name brand.
The brand. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those were very good bikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Up until
I
today.
think only Rams alone sold them.
They're still selling the rally bikes?
Not Rams, but the rally
I know, but they still exist.
Yeah.
Rob Shanson, American House.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is where they sold them. I think they might have been the agent for them.
Okay.
So those are considered the strongest bike. But Miss White was right from Trafalgar, you know, and back.
Mm-hmm.
She was the only female you would see so long on a bike.
Okay.
All right then.
All right, thanks.
Jazzy.
The rally bike.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Tara said that to tell you that the book is on Amazon.
Okay. Thanks, Tara. I got to go look for it too. I love it. One of my favorite books.
Right.
The Young Warriors. I loved it. But so they had the rally bike. What other bikes they had? What other brand name? What other names of bikes? Can you remember?
Today they have a brand called Trek.
Okay.
And Schwinn.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're not talking about that. We almost done, you know.
Yeah, it's 5 minutes too.
Yes. We used to license the bikes, and we used to license dogs. People don't license dogs today, do they?
No.
But I think you're supposed to report them there, because if they're on the street and they get away and they harm somebody, you could have problems.
But the things that used to bring revenue, they're not using them no more, because the licensing and the bike sensor is a big intake for the government coffers. Mm-hmm. If they should, reintroduce it.
Yeah.
And the licensing and the dogs and so on.
How many people did you see that be riding bikes this time?
A lot of people are riding bikes, you know.
A lot of people still have bicycles.
But
as using it as a tool to get to work, a transport, or just for...
No,
come
just
forward,
for fun.
Boya, come forward.
Or just for exercise-wise.
But I just see bars on bikes and so.
Yeah. This bike still exists, but not as plentiful as back then.
The motorbikes.
But I was even told, even with the pedal bikes, some people making them electric bikes.
Yeah.
Not
electric bikes, but with a the bicycle, normal bicycle, putting in a motor in it or something.
They take the weed eater motor and put it on
and
the
put
bike
it on it.
Yeah.
But that is not right either. They're supposed to license it, isn't it? Because it becomes...
It becomes a motorized...
Good morning, Radio Market. Ouch, ouch. Mm-mm. No man. Turn down your radio.
Yeah.
Okay, so the bikes, they need to be licensed. And then having a light too and a bell.
Yeah.
So when
bell
they
is
got
very
the bell.
important. Yeah, and that light too. Yeah,
the bell
for real.
and the lights.
You could have reflector if not light.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have 2 reflectors.
Yeah. Good morning, Radio Market. Good morning. Hello. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have reflectors.
Yeah.
But back in the day, persons had to have the bell and the light. Yeah.
With the light, you used to work with a little generator that used to be on the back wheel.
Oh.
So when you pedal, you run your own on the wheel and send it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
By are you bright here?
Yeah.
Fellas, are you bright?
You got to put it on, you click it on.
Good morning, Media Market.
And you don't need it.
Good morning, Johnny.
Yes.
Yeah, in regards to the bicycle, I just say that we feel that we should license those bikes we can put the radiator motor on.
Mm-hmm.
What about these electrical ones or people riding all over you don't think that you feel that to be licensed also?
They need to be licensed.
Yeah.
Because a motor is a motor. Now, what I find here, right? And it came way back to our sort of culture. I remember once ago, all in the 70s, and so when you are in a scooter, you got a police come, you got to get up and run.
Yeah.
What go happen now? We start to order some American people go out on the sidewalk with them. And we burning all these stores, and nobody was from police. These young guys get the creativity and able to convert bikes into electrical bikes. And we just going to ban them. But yet still we are doing all kind of from China and America, riding on the sidewalk, and it's cool because they're so imported what you call ready-made. Right? Now, if there's a concern with this motorbike, the only difference is one using electricity and the next one using gas. But just when you look at it, it's just a motor, it's a motor of choice. Right? I know they speak about modification. But then people, almost every vehicle in think is modified. Because any change you make to a vehicle is a modification, whether for good or for bad.
Okay.
Right? So they want to talk about the braking efficiency. Maybe they can increase the braking efficiency and still could be used. So we are at this space for person to progress engineer-wise, technical-wise, creativity, culture-wise, maybe. Right?
Okay.
So not because you could buy something off the internet, you mean to do it, we can't make it locally. But anyway, I won't take much more time.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, somebody, morning, Bishop Clive Saunders, morning, nice to know you're in tune. He said they're still using it, the young warriors.
In school.
In school, they're still using it, really.
In second form.
Okay. I have got to get the young warriors, oh my gosh. Tao just sent me a picture with the young warriors. Look like enhanced, like up to the time. But I see any comments coming?
From him?
No, from your end? From the...
No, the person said the same thing, that in BHS they were still using the young warriors in second form.
Oh, I'm telling you, that was one of the best books I have ever read, I'm telling you. Okay, somebody was saying that the tents, we almost finished. What the time be? What the time be?
A minute to 12.
A minute to 12. Let me just run down the thing, see?
Yeah.
Let me run over what we have on the market. Oh my gosh, I was to do that. Okay, so on the market today, we have one car radio and DVD player, $150, and one cappuccino machine, $100 EC each, $150 and $100, 665-5004. One entertainment center, $1,300, and 3 pieces of chairs, wooden, $800, 667-2332. 130-inch 4-burner gas stove, 1 queen-size bed frame, and 1 6-piece dining room set. 663-6537. 1 bow saw, $70. 766-4778. And ladies pumps, 9.5 to 10.5, and $75 up. And pants, large working pants, 663-0156. Just want to remind you also that TDC wishes to advise its valued customers that the automotive divisions in St. Kitts and Nevis will be closed today for stock taking. The online store, however, shoptdcgroup.com, and the payment portal will be available to meet your shopping and payment needs. The stores will be open on Monday, 2nd March at the usual business hours, and any inconvenience caused by the closure is regretted. And finally, finalmente, you have Carmen's Catering. She's offering today, and she's cooking with love. Cook up with pork or without pork, barbecue pork ribs, honey glazed chicken, breaded chicken, pan-fried fish, steamed kingfish, goat water, and fish soup. And the sides are rice and peas, coconut johnny cakes, pumpkin fritters, macaroni pie, parsley breadfruit, corn on the cob, steamed vegetables, and green salad. Located on the Bay Road in front of the Shoreline Plaza. To place an order, call 665-1494. And just before we finish, I get a joke here. Well, okay. Yvette say, an old Jamaican lady in Montreal once told me that she has never seen an ugly kitchen. So she said she tell her, that's because there are only about 2 of them and they don't travel. So
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Thank you, Yvette, for us to get a little laugh and done. Okay?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so Wanga, what you say?
I just want to wish everybody a pleasant weekend and stay safe and stay blessed.
Yes, I.
Wishing everybody a productive week. And remember, there's always something to do unless you don't want to do it.
Okay then. You go, boy. Every week is
lyrics, yeah?
All right then.
Lyrics.
Okay then. You can write a song. Okay. 65. The number for the bed frame, 663-6537. 663-6537. Well, I want to say thanks to all those who take time out to be a part of Radio Market. We can't do it without you. We really appreciate your support and your input. It's very important.
Yep.
We can't do the show without all you. Okay? So thank you all very much. And all the best until next week, if it is God's will. We'll be back with you.
And continue to call Awi.
Continue to call Awi.
Yep.
Yes, I.
A blessed weekend.
Have a blessed weekend, everybody.
Yep.
The news is up next, and you're in tune with ZIZ Radio, celebrating 65 years of service to the Federation and beyond.